Okay guys, I'm going to try this again to do an explanatory on this chemtrail footage because it is so important. I've never seen them before. It will clear up, as you know, but it's not the clearest. You know, it's on a fisheye lens, but it's just, you know, I just want you to see what I see, and if I do that one more time, I swear to God, I keep doing that, sorry. This is just too unbelievable. I watched it again, and it's just like out of this world, crazy. I'm not a conspiracist. I don't really listen to any of that government mumbo jumbo or people talking about it because, like I said, I don't want to be influenced by anything except what I see. And I believe nothing I hear, and at this point in my life, only half of what I see. So, I know from your view you're not going to see it as good as I do, but I can zoom it. So when I edit my videos, it's a lot easier for me to see because I can zoom it, but you can't on YouTube. But I also can't play it back at 0.25 speed. So, let's start here. Okay, the reason I'm starting here is, here are the chemtrails. Here, let's see. Oh, it's still going because it's a still. Here's one. We're going to find out in a second. Hold on. So watch this. Keep your eye on the one. This one's coming down, I think. There's one coming straight down because I lost the other one because I didn't know it was coming straight down, and the other one's going over here. But we'll look in a second. Hold on. So watch. There it is. You see it? There it is right there. They're the chemtrails. There was 3 of them. Now 2 of them come together right about here, and this is where beings start coming out of it. So yeah, it has to make you wonder. It's making me wonder: are these chemtrails allegedly? Are they really portals? Are the portals really chemtrails? Is it not the government and the beings doing this? Hopefully not perhaps realizing any kind of negative effect on humans, but let's watch. Let's watch the still play. But when you see how, this was my main view right here. This is what was messing me up the most. This is what I saw first, was this thing coming in, and it looked like my first experience, or my first encounter with Sasquatch, which was I guess a 5 or 6 foot female with a baby hanging from a vine, clearly stepping up onto the Y of a tree. I know now, probably not to swing on the vine, but she was probably getting pulled up. Now, is that ever going to go away? But over here, okay, this is what the creepy part is. This is what really got me in the beginning. I was waiting for it to clear up over here. Over here. And a clear tunnel. I mean, like right into another world. Even though it wasn't clear, now the chemtrail's down here now. And there's beings coming out of it now. So maybe it was never a chemtrail. Maybe it was a portal one that I'm not familiar with. But now watch this. And I hope you can see the waves now that I have it zoomed for you. Now it will clear up. But I'm looking over here. Here I go with my finger. And then I'm like, oh shit. Look at the volume. I'm like, clear up.
That's very odd. It's not clearing up. But watch how fast these frames change. That painting getting way. Look at the things where it's all the time. Oh my God, the other one's gone. Look. The other 2 are gone. There's the one. Oh, there's the one.
You see them climbing up in the trees right there.
One, two, and then there's one all the way over here.
And this, look, the beings are coming out right here. Now watch this. This is the tunnel I'm referring to. That freaked me out. I could see right into another world. It was like, what is going on here? Look at this little guy is. But the faces that come out of these tunnels are just, wow. What the F? Here being the face of the serpent. Okay, here's the eye. You know what I mean? Coming down like this, and here's the serpent. And or it's normally a bird, but this time it's a serpent. I can't hear. Oh, it doesn't matter. I just wanted you guys to see it in a closer up, you know, version like I can. Now, watch. The coolest part being, I don't know if I got to it yet. Okay, right here. This right here. This is where, I mean, so help me God, these look like people. Okay, now they are pulling, they're assisting on these things coming in. These, what would be, look like, you know, I would call the dimensional bird coming right at me, you know. The portal being the X, and this is where the drop-off point would be, and look, and there is. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they got another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they all, and then this side, 2, 3, and they all come together right here at a point. This is your drop-off. And here's what's coming in behind it, because there's just one after another, after another, after another. It's just, guys, I'm like really freaked out over this. So you got this guy over here. And is this coming from this tree? And up here turn into... Let's see, this is just, this is just too much for me sometimes. Now watch how subtly, look at this guy, how subtly the branches, okay, as we would see as branches. Now this is a very important, I have to check your view. I'm having a little bit of an argument right now with a lady named Judy. You know who you are, Judy. And God bless her, she's allowed to have her opinion. She just keeps telling me, Deb, they're dead leaves. Okay, they're dead leaves, and she just won't let it go. She reminds me of myself. That's why I kind of like her. But I'm like, Judy, if you want to believe they're dead leaves, that's fine. Let it go. Just drop it. But trust me, if I tell you they're not dead leaves, they're not dead leaves. People are going to see branches. That's what we're supposed to see. And your average human is not going to stare at a branch for more than 5 seconds, much less watch it subtly move, when it's actually moving very fast. Look. And they're not branches. Like right here is probably, it's either a dimensional bird or a galactic snake. One of the two. Now these are just the names that I have given them, because that's all I know. There's no dictionary for this. And here's not showing, you know, they're coming in from the clouds. Now what if they don't have any clouds? Do they make their own? Maybe that's what a chemtrail is. I mean, trust me, I'm not educated in this, so don't, by any means, believe me what I'm saying. I'm just, like, trying to guess here for myself. And I usually learn everything by teaching you. Here's your dimensional line, right here. But this is definitely your dimensional line. This is probably your horizontal right here. But that's necessary to do any of this. Now this snake is now turning it, like here will be its nostrils, here now it's turning into bird looking thing. And you got 1, 2, 3 of them now. Just like everything I said. Every face you see with 2 eyes, a nose, and a nut, or a nose and a mouth, is actually 3. Up to, 6 up to 9, but it's always in, 3s. 3-dimensional, because that's what they are, dimensional beings. Here's your line. Your horizontal dimensional line, and here's the other one right there. Now the fun part, which I really, really love, is the bottom, which I'm sure no one got to see, so I'm going to make sure that you guys can see this. And then we're going to move on to even a funner video. I did this twice already and realized that you guys couldn't see anything I was talking about. It really sucked. Now, here, the cutest damn thing ever, absolutely adorable, is the forefront, the foreground. Okay? Look at this. You have your, I don't know if you can see this because I changed it. But that looks like, now it's a V. There are two V's inside each other. Now that's a huge doorway. Is that a UFO? I don't know. I wish to God I did. Anyway, the forefront. Okay, this is my this is my birdhouse right here. Now can you see everything moving? Can you see all these little beings moving? And right here, I have a, this is my husband's memorial. But here I have a basket of fake flowers, okay? And these little tiny babies are in each flower. They just cloak right in anything. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. And it's probably because it's really not even there. But it has to be there because they're in each and every one of them. You know how most of the time everything's a nanominute, whatever, of a second away. That's why we don't run into each other in the street. But I mean, you can tell these are there. So anyway, here's my birdhouse. Look at this dog, like, dude, on my house. Right here. Here's his eye. And from, it's a profile. And then you have this guy coming down here, which you can barely see. He's right here, coming from all the way up there. And all these beings are just, they just keep going in and out of three-dimensional. You know, they just keep moving in and out. That's why they're always moving. They keep changing their face and changing their face. This, is not mine at all, so I don't know who these guys are. This looks like a big foot of something. And I do not have two trees over there, which I will show you today as well. It's just every time I go to show you, there's something going on. So I can't get a base picture to, to go by. Now, that being said, let's look at these dudes up here, which to me is the most important part. That side or this side? Look how totally different it is over here, if you can see it. I'm going to keep double checking because I'm not going through this again. There you go. See? No, you can't see that part. But see, you really can't see it moving from here. Okay, I'm just going to focus on, I guess, the middle of the screen. I just did. Now look at this tree. What the hell's going on with the tree? Judy, you want to call these branches and trees and dead leaves? That's fine. Okay, I can't stop you. But if I tell you it's not, it's not. I mean, I've been living with these guys for, which I just found out the other day. I thought it was only 3.5 years. It's been 5. Hence why I know a little bit more than I thought I did. And now I know why. And I don't remember any of it, barely. Now if you notice that this was the bird, and now it's on the ground and something's coming out of it. And now at the top you got something coming out of, I don't know if that's another bird, it looks like it. And you can see the dimensions. These guys are just getting squeezed through right there, these trees. Alright, stay right here. You got another bird right there. And then it'll turn into a face. And all these, look, there's that little blonde girl I see all the time. That's creepy. Now, I have a video out called, you know, a 60-foot alien peering into our world. That would be this. You know, it has the anatomy of a female body, you know, from the hips down. No, I haven't seen them walk, but I think they do. So now you got, oh, not again, damn it. Jeez. Alright, well, you guys get the gist of this one. Let's move on to something else. Come on, you piece of crap. Alright, so we're back on here. But look at this guy. He's got to be at least 6 foot. Now, I don't believe that these are Bigfoots. These are all ETs. But look at the size of this thing now. And look at this tree being pulled over. And every branch is moving. The tree is breathing. Judy, come on, help me out here a little bit. And where are they being dropped from up here? Look at them all. And where the hell are they going? Underground? I just don't know. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be looking for answers this year, but it's just so against my nature, I can't help it. They keep giving me, you know, these challenging videos, so I have no choice. Oh. I know what I'm going to show you. Dun, 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 dun. No, not that one. Where'd it go? Over here. Okay. I got what I believe to be the best night footage I have ever gotten because I changed the light. And this is, you guys have got to see the nighttime here to even remotely understand what I go through. I don't really like to put it out there. It's a little scary looking. But I think this time you'll actually be able to see what's going on. I have to get past this because I'm trying to show you the moon, but my camera would not bend. So I'm going to do this. But this is really badass. This shows in such detail. Abby, I didn't even know you were there, Abby. Shit. Oh. Okay. Alright, I finally decided to get over the moon. Can't get it for you, but... Alright, I'm going to leave like that and just zoom it myself because just leave it that way. Okay. Now this is not as clear as I would like it, but I'll tell you what, it's a sizable amount better than anything else I've ever taken. These are all, every single one of these are beings. Here's 2 eyeballs, 2 eyeballs, 2 eyeballs. There's your X. There's your Bigfoot right here. There's his little curly Q on his head right here. Here are the big guys. My big guys come out at night. He's a decent sized Bigfoot and he's really cute, and of course he has a baby right here to us. Here's your Sasquatch. I know they're supposed to be the same thing. I call them Sasquatch when they're still cloaked in their Gumby, damn it, you know, pointed in between the sticks before they individualize it. Okay, now check this out. What the hell is this? I haven't really seen this yet. I don't know what they are, but here you go. Right here is your snake. It's not a serpent, they're tiny right now. This is mostly the tiny world. Which when I look out my window right here at night, it's like 3D coming at me. There's always a civilization of some sort out there. Here you have something inside there, this whole nine. Now this is probably a huge, that's my petrified dimensional bird that I just refuse to move. And then here, look at this little guy. But I'm just going to let this play for you. Some of it might look a little scary, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. And I'm trying to figure out if it is scary or not. But look at them all. Here's another. Here's the same one. It's just, now that is undoubtedly, without question, a serpent. And I'll tell you something different. I got the cutest little people in this one. You just can't even believe it. And they are all, which makes no sense to me, in fresh greens in the middle of January. What's up with that? There's nothing green, as you know, right now. And look at this guy. Now here they have the real tiny little portals. Right here. And there's that cute guy. Right here, this guy's oh my god, he's so cute. This looks, and look at this. This guy looks like, I gotta make sure you can see this guy. He looks like a freaking mosquito, okay? On a stick with a face. That's the best way I can explain it. Yeah, you can see him. Okay. All the way to the right. Now, if he was in the big world, he probably would be the one spinning the tornadic, you know, interdimensionals, pulling him from the sky. That's a Bigfoot. Even though it's in the little world. I mean, everything that's in the big world is in the little world. So if somebody could maybe explain that one. I mean, I have seen it all, and at night you get all the kings, you get all the really gallant stuff, but they're half the size that they were that day. I mean, not half the size, like the size of my thumb. And I'll show you what it looks like out my window. They're only about 6 feet away. Oh, he's cute. Now I'm going to find the portal that I know that they use right out here. I think I want your opinion if the lighting is okay. I think it's much better than what was before. Now you have your typical Sasquatch with their pointy head, but they're green. They're not gray like the rest of the woods, like you know we were seeing all the, you know, in the earlier videos. Where are they getting this green, the green leaves from? Is what I want to know. To cloaking, or are they green from, say, chlorophyll? Because that's where they just came from. I don't know, but I mean, I clearly see leaves. It's like they do in the summertime. And where's their body? Is it coming right out of the cliff face? That would possibly make them subterraneans. I mean, that's all I can think of. There's that little mosquito dude, I swear to God. And the bug people come out at night. Now, I'm telling you, you have not lived until you've seen a 6-foot praying mantis in a tree. Okay? You just haven't lived. And also, look, I see stuff like this, and to me it looks like they're removing dead bodies. There's carnage of some sort. and that disturbs me a little bit. You might see a little blood. You know, maybe it's not blood, it's just what I see. But neither here nor there, it's really cool. But I wanted you guys to let me know if this lighting is okay for you. Can you see it? And it's scary because there's a lot of white webbing and it looks like a cocoon or something, you know. And here's a big boy right here. This guy's, he's on the trail, so he's a big boy. And that's a big boy serpent right here, I'll tell you that. I wonder if that's his eyes. Ooh, they're creepy. He looks like a goat. Oh my God, I just saw that on TV last night. And anything you see in an upside down V or an A, that has a beak of a bird though. Guaranteed there's something in it. When you're looking for critters, you want to look inside the branches because that's, you know, how they come in, especially the interdimensionals. Here's two Bigfoots though. Now these were cloaked as a tree. Bigfoot's cloak literally as a tree. They don't have to, you know, they just, one stops and you go boom, 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 and their galactical snakes just psh, and tie them all together in their tree. And when they're done, they walk away, and that's how their trees, you know, dissipate. It's pretty funny. This is a short one because my dog started bugging me to go out as usual. Also, this will be the last one I'll be putting out, okay, before I leave for Hawaii on Monday. God willing, with the weather, okay? It's going to be the worst weather we've had all year. The day I'm leaving, which is a blood full moon on the worst weather day of the year with deep blue swimming around Honolulu like yards from the shore, okay? There's no great whites in Honolulu until now because I'm going there. They do have a sense of humor, but I mean, it is these guys who are making me go to Honolulu, so. I don't know what that is, but I'm telling you, he's pretty darn cute, I'm sure. So I would appreciate it. We're gonna be doing a lot of live stuff, so keep your eyes out for that. I'm not gonna be putting out any more video from here, is what I'm trying to say, until I get to Honolulu after this explanatory. So I don't know. I might want to just stop all comments altogether until I get back because, you know, I don't have time to defend myself, and I am a little bit on vacation. So, and I'll be filming there and doing a lot of live stuff with you guys. So I don't want to have to defend myself from the trolls because that'll just piss me off, you know. So tell me what you think. Should I stop comments, or is there somebody that's going to like get my back? I mean, I just don't know. Because I will not have time to return them. But we will be going live at least once a day, so I'll be sure to figure out how to schedule that and let you guys know when that is. I know it'll be every night at a certain time. We'll go through what we did that day and, you know, show you what we found. What is that? That's just awesome. I gotta get a screenshot of that. Because this face right here looks totally human. This is a little baby. That is a human looking baby, and this is definitely a Bigfoot. And this is up top, but what are they doing to her? You know? Why are these guys on the ground? You know, this is kind of stuff. And this is one of their little tiny little spaceships, I swear to God. For little people, they're so cute. And who are these guys? I just don't know. And look at the teeth on this. Okay, here's a face right here of a Bigfoot, of a head, almost looking like a mask with teeth. I often wonder if they're making clones down here. Because my three-dimensional idea of how they cloak for their nemesis, not for us, per se. It's for their nemesis. So when you see somebody draw, you know, oh, look, there's a face, he's got 2 eyes, nose, and mouth. They're actually uncloaking him, okay? Because in reality, there's not one being, there's 3. So every face that you see with 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth is actually 3 beings. Sometimes 6, sometimes 9. I'm sure they won many awards that way, but they're looking that way for their nemesis, not for us. Nothing to do with us. We're not even supposed to be able to see them because they're not technically here. Unfortunately, because of the time or the tear in the space-time continuum that we did, I do get the pleasure of seeing them in the here and now every once in a while. Like the Bigfoot's jumping at the bridge that day. That was that was fun, being surrounded by God only knows what. And they were definitely there. I didn't need a camera to see them. And too many questions. Peekaboo. Sorry about that. What am I supposed to say? Oh, I see him a lot right there, this guy. Kind of looks like Batman a little bit. There he is. See him right there? Looks like Batman. Look at the little person right there behind him. These guys crack me up. Although they're no joke. I've seen him catch. Wow, that's an ape right there if I ever seen one. Look at that picture. Look at that profile. That is definitely an ape if I've ever seen one. Oh, now it's getting scary looking. Let's just keep moving right along. Scroll down. Okay. It's almost over. Are you serious? Look at these little people riding in it. God only knows what. They're just too much. They really are too much. He's got, that guy's in his mouth. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Look at these little guys. Oh God, are they cute. And these are little tiny galactical snakes. Real tiny little twigs. And there you go. So, that being said, I'm going to post this, and next time I talk to you, it will be Monday evening, probably late. I arrive at 10:10, God willing. We're going to go to the beach and stay up for the full moon, because it's the full blood moon, of course. Now, I just randomly picked this date, just so you know, I'm just out of my butt. And we're going to stay for the sunrise, so it's going to be a long night, but I want you guys to see that as well. So until Monday, Tuesday morning, God willing, have a great weekend, and tell me what you think about this night footage as well. Okay? You guys are the bomb. You're the best subscribers on the planet. I've always told you this. Isn't that a great picture, by the way? This is my cover photo. But this is a perfect example of, I might as well just show you this real quick. I mean, when I first looked at it, it looked exactly like, you know, a Bigfoot. It's not. Well, it is. But here's your three-dimensional. This is how they bring it around. Here it is. It's all 3D. Okay, the face is right here. All these come around, and this pulls like it comes like a train. I mean, these are all galactical snakes in between the faces of the real being. And it's just crazy how it works, because if you look at them, they have 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. It's really cut down the middle, here being a face, here being a face, and here being a face. And then it goes this way, too. And just the way it works, I don't feel like getting into it because I just woke up. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. These are all little guys right here. And it just like pulls the train. Now it looks like there's a dog man right here too, but if you look at it from afar, it looks like one face. It's supposed to. It's all whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm so tired. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.